And welcome to Southeastern High School. It's like deja vu all over again. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Evan Wagner on the camera tonight again for Southeastern Suns Volleyball. It's not the Lady Suns Classic anymore. We're back again, but this time it's for regular season volleyball. The Payson Seymour Indians, who were here last week as well, are here to play the Southeastern Suns. Game number 1 tonight is the JV contest. You're going to hear some names that you heard in the varsity tournament last week. Madison Branchfield, Kenzie Griswold, I'm sure you'll hear some of her about her. Maybe Savannah Ramsey might play some or a lot. We'll wait and see if either one of those play very much, but they could. They're both on the roster anyway. Savannah Ramsey is in the starting lineup, as is Kenzie Griswold, so you'll hear those names quite a bit. Madison Branchfield is in there as well. Ella Archer is in the starting lineup for the Indians, wearing her familiar number 22. So is Thea Kohler. She played quite a bit the other night as well. So some underclassmen who got some playing experience in the varsity tournament last week are here as well. I'll have to find out who the libero is for Southeastern. I don't have a number 6 on my roster, and she is number 6. I believe it's Haley Davidson, maybe. I'll ask Coach Kerr as he walks by here as Archer's getting ready to serve. Okay. Gracie Arthur is the libero, so she won't be number 0. She'll be number 6. And the first serve by Archer is going to come middle. It's going to be a setting or a passing error, and then it's going to be a hit by Kohler, and in front of Arthur, a point for the Indians. Get things going here and see if everything's going to work properly for us. 1-0 is the score. Archer back to serve again. And that was an attack by Branchfield. Doug. And Kohler's going to get the kill for the Indians. Second point for Archer. First kill for Kohler. And Archer goes back to serve again. Archer played full rotation throughout the varsity contest and the varsity tournament. A very good volleyball player. Archer is a sophomore. Should play a little setter here, it would appear. Be a set. Middle to Griswold. It goes across. It's Doug, and they're going to send a free ball back to Southeastern. Far side, Branchfield with the tip. Archer is there. That's going to be a free ball coming back across. Arthur. Middle to Griswold. Tip and down. A kill and a side out for the Suns. They get their first chance at the service line now. It's Kenzie Griswold gets the kill. And she will come back to serve. Kenzie Griswold, the setter middle hitter. So she will be. And a hitting error by number 16. That's Tegan Moss. A point for Griswold, and we're knotted at 2s now. And an ace for Kenzie Griswold. Kenzie Griswold, part of the 4th place state team for Southeastern last year. And into the net. Coach Kerr said something to her as he walked by right there. You might have saw it. I'm going to blame that miss on him. Back to serve is going to be Kohler. Over's pass, and it's going to fall back over. They called a block on the first one, so it wasn't a double hit. Ramsey put that across. Now it's going to come Miller on the attack, and the kill for number 19, Ella Bauer. She gets the kill. And Kohler gets the service point. Back to a lead for the Indians. Arthur with the dig. Griswold goes to get it. It's going to be pushed across by Putnam. Now outside it comes. And in on the attack, the kill, number 6, Abby Hagerbomber. And another point for Kohler. 5-3 here in set number 1 of the JV contest. Kohler has served 2 straight. Arthur's there. It's off her hand. Branchfield tries to go get it. Can't get there. A point and an ace for Kohler. 6-3. Coming back to get that was Riley Smith. And then some passing issues for the Suns, and it's 7-3. Kohler gets her 4th straight. And Griswold couldn't get there on the passing error. It's a point for Kohler. I'm not going to give her an ace on that one, as it was dug, just not dug to the right spot. And that was going to be pushed up by Branchfield. Back row attack attempted by Smith, and it's going to be a point and a timeout charged to the Suns. We'll take a break as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School. If you're a fan of volleyball, it's a great night to be on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Right now with JV action, we're currently not only live here at Southeastern, but we're also live from Bushnell, from Scioto, and from Macomb with volleyball action. Brown County is at Macomb, and that's probably the game of the night in the area. The attack on the far side by Ramsey hits into the net, 4 hits, and it'll be a point for the Indians, and Kohler gets another one. That's her 6th straight point. Make that 7th straight point. I missed one. It's 10-3. It'll be a free ball sent across. The Indians are there. Kohler. Archer's going to set outside. That was the attack by Hagerbomber, and then Southeastern's going to hit it out deep and a side out. Arthur on the serve receive from Kohler. It's going to go outside to Savannah Ramsey, and off of Kohler, out of bounds, and the Suns finally get the kill from Savannah Ramsey and a side out. Back to serve is Branchfield. Short, dug by Hagerbomber, tipped across, and they're going to call 2 hits. A point for Madison Branchfield. Her first, makes it 11-5. Back set on the attack, number 19, Ella Bauer, and the Suns in the net, so it'll be a side out. Looks like the scoreboard is not working at Macomb. And there's a kill for the Suns and another side out. Brings it 12-6. Coming back to serve is going to be number 21, Cassie Putnam. Another point for the Suns as they try to claw their way back into this. 12-7 now. Branchfield gets her first, or excuse me, Putnam gets her first service point. And another point for the Suns. Give that one to Riley Smith. And a service point to Putnam. And a lift. And it's 12-9. Kohler from the back row is going to hit it into the net. 12-10. An ace for Putnam and a timeout for the Indians. Putnam's 5th service point in a row. First ace for the Suns and their sophomore right side hitter. So once again, we're back here at Southeastern. First time we've been here for a regular season volleyball game this year. Actually, it's the first time we've ever been here for a regular season volleyball game. We came and did the entire Lady Suns Classic last week, if you're just joining us. We did do that, but we are here for the first time doing regular season volleyball. We did come do one regular season boys basketball game when West Prairie played Southeastern last year. And a kill for the Indians. Gets a side out. And an ace for Tegan Moss. She got the kill as well. And it's 14-11 here in set number 1 of the JV contest, and that's out. Not by much, but it was out, 14-12. Coming back to serve is going to be Savannah Ramsey. She has 2 kills unofficially. Short serve is dug back there. Kohler's going to have to push it across. Griswold's there. It comes to the net. And then a lift. Oh, they're going to call 2 hits. And it will be a side out back to the Indians. Going back to serve is going to be number 6, Abby Hagerbomber. She's got 1 kill on the night. And an ace for Hagerbomber, her first point. A little bit of rotation check there going on for the Suns. And a big-time hit across court comes from Griswold as she'll get the kill. And a side out. Griswold gets her second kill. Coming back to serve is going to be number 8, Riley Smith. Will come across. Griswold's there. Archer gets there, and the Indians are going to be able to get it across, and it falls in. Smith thought it was out of bounds. It was not, unfortunately. It's 17-13. Libero number 20, Josie Fesler, taking a seat, if the numbers are correct. Coming back in to serve. Number 30, Madeline O'Dear. And an ace makes it 18-13. And a kill for Kohler. Her second. O'Dear gets another point. It's 19-13. On the attack, Griswold again. She'll get another kill and a side out. Gracie Arthur coming back to serve now. It's a third kill for Griswold. As I was saying, Macomb playing Brown County tonight. That varsity contest should be a good one. This one here tonight will be a good one as well. Payson's a very good volleyball team also. As Arthur gets the point. 19-14, or 15, excuse me. Payson's a good volleyball team. This should be a good one tonight. Abigail Schaefer still not in the lineup for Southeastern. She was hurt in the final, or in the championship pool, as that ball was hit out of bounds. Championship pool of the Suns Classic on Saturday. She's not back yet, so and an ace for Arthur. Gracie Arthur gets her third point, first ace, and it's 19-17. But as I was saying, they'll be missing their setter. That'll even the score quite a bit. For anybody who thought that the Suns might be overpowering Payson, I would imagine without Abigail Schaefer, their starting setter, will change things up a little bit. But at least the Suns have had a few days to practice now and get into a rotation without her in the lineup. We'll see how that goes, but some big hitters on that Brown County team, and Brown County is at Macomb, who has a ton of hitters, including D1. Going to call a double hit on the Suns. So Archer's going to get the point. 21-17. As I was saying, Kennedy Adair, a Division I prospect, is playing for Macomb as well, and there's Kohler hitting it into the net. So that should be a good one. It's a lot of good volleyball tonight here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We hope that you enjoy watching the Fresh Soft contest. A little bonus coverage as we do at all the games. If we're going to be here, we might as well let everybody get a chance. And there's a side out and a side out. As the serve went into the net from Griswold. Kohler back to serve. She served 8 straight in her first service, and there's her 9th, and it's an ace. 23-18, and the Suns are going to take a timeout now, trailing by 5 here late in set number 1. This game being brought to you by the Watering Hole, downtown Augusta. I'm sure they're up there watching as we speak, or they will be probably a little later anyway. Make sure you stop in and see the fine folks at the Watering Hole. They're open Monday through Friday, and then Saturday as well. And then Sunday, if you want to watch some football, you can stop in and check out some football as well at the Watering Hole. Monday through Friday, 2P to 1A. Happy hours from 4 to 6, so we're a little outside that window now. But when the game started, we were there. Saturday 1 to 1 and Sunday 10 to 10. So they also have the coffee shop going up there now as well. So stop in and see the fine folks at the Watering Hole. And I'm going to call the Indians in the net. It means that the Suns will get the serve back. Coming back to serve is going to be number 20, Madison Branchfield. It's deep and out. And that'll bring up set point here. It's 24-19. Set point for the Indians. And going back to serve is going to be Josie Fesler, number 20. Low, hard serve. Griswold digs. Arthur's going to hit it into the net, and that's going to end set number 1. 25-19. The Payson Seymour Indians get the win over the Southeastern Suns. We'll be back here on TSSR Game Time Live in just a couple minutes for set number 2 of the JV match right after this.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School. It's 25-19. Payson gets the set 1 win over the Southeastern Suns in JV action. 9 service points for Thea Kohler for the Indians. Madeline O'Dear has 2 points. Ella Archer has 3 points. Tegan Moss has a kill, a point, and an ace. And Abby Hagerbomber has a point, an ace, and a kill as well. For the Suns, 5 service points and an ace for Cassie Putnam. 2 points, an ace, and 3 kills for Kinsey Griswold. 2 kills for Savannah Ramsey, a kill for Riley Smith. Gracie Arthur has 3 points and an ace as they come out here in set number Set number 2, Kinsey Griswold's going to start things off. Waiting for the whistle from the officials, making sure everything's good. And it's a hitting error out of bounds. First point of set number 2 goes to the Suns. And it's a let serve. It's going to be attacked. And a kill by number 11, Kate Mountain, her first kill. And a side out goes to the Indians. Back to serve is going to be Ella Archer. And a hitting error by Savannah Ramsey gives a point to Ella Archer, her 4th, and a lead to the Indians, 2-1. And Kohler on the attack. It's going to be dug. One arm sent across by Branchfield. That's a great job to get that across. Kohler there Smith, Riley Smith. Now it's going to go out to Branchfield on the set from Griswold, and it's in. Madison Branchfield is going to get her first kill. And a side out for the Suns. She'll come back to serve now after ending the service for Ella Archer. And into the net it goes. A service error gives the serve right back to Payson, and Thea Kohler will go back to serve now. She has 9 service points in the first set. This is her first service in set number 2. Deep, Branchfield's there. We pushed across by Griswold. Kohler pushing it across now. Arthur's there. Griswold's going to set middle to Savannah Ramsey. She's going to hit left and down. A nice attack by Savannah Ramsey, and she gets the kill. Her third. Now coming back to serve is going to be Cassie Putnam. She got the Suns back in the contest in the early stages. And it's dropped on a kill by Abby Hagerbaumer, her second kill. Another side out. Back and forth they go. Fessler back to serve now for the Indians. And she serves it into the net. Nobody wants to take control of this one. Savannah Ramsey back to serve now. Unofficially 3 kills, no service points. Sent across. Riley Smith's there. She touches it down in the middle as a campfire defense, as one of my cohorts like to say, as everybody stood around and watched it fall. And Savannah Ramsey is going to go back to serve now. 5-4. And it's out. That's Riley Smith's second kill. Back to serve is Moss. Griswold on the attack, but it went into the net. A point for Moss. Her second. Griswold with the tip, dug by Fessler. Will come outside. Hagerbaumer on the attack. Back row attack coming from Branchfield now, and she's going to hit it into the net. Another point for Moss. And a side out as the Suns get things back their way. Riley Smith coming back to serve now. Sub coming in for the Indians. 24, that's Megan Kirby coming in. And Griswold's going to get the kill. Well, tied at 7 now as Riley Smith gets her first service point. Archer sets to Kohler. Kohler is dug by Arthur. It's going to be an overpass. And tapping it down is Madeline O'Dear, feeding the bear, and it falls on the wrong side for the Suns. Side out. Lead back to the Indians, and Abby Hagerbaumer going back to serve now as her serve is dug by Arthur on the serve receive. Griswold sets to Ramsey, and she got bailed out because that was going out. Kohler's going to send it across. Arthur, Ramsey, Griswold. Kohler again. Riley Smith is there. Savannah Ramsey is going to set outside to Branchfield, who tips it across and down. A tip kill for Madison Branchfield, her second. Gracie Arthur going to come back to serve now for the Suns. Arthur on the free ball. Savannah Ramsey out to Branchfield. She's going to hit it dug over there by Fessler. She's going to come middle to O'Dear, and she's going to hit it deep and out of play. It's a point for Gracie Arthur, her 4th. Suns lead 9-8 now here in set number 2. They trail by 1. Riley Smith's going to push it across on the free ball. Archer's going to set. Nope, she's going to tip it across. Gracie Arthur, a bump set out to Branchfield, and she's blocked by O'Dear, and a lift's going to be called, a side out, and now we're knotted at 9. And O'Dear going to go back to serve as Mountain comes back in, and Fessler takes a seat. Madeline O'Dear. Arthur on the serve receive. Griswold sets to Branchfield. A free ball across sent by O'Dear. Leaded it over, and it's going to be a free ball going back the other way if it gets there. It does. Now Archer's going to set outside to Kohler. Kohler on the attack. Riley Smith has it. Now it's going to be Branchfield sending it across. Archer's going to tip it. Arthur's there. Outside to Branchfield. Branchfield hits it deep and out. O'Dear gets the service point after the long rally, her 3rd. Smith with the serve receive, got it up to where the Suns could at least get it across. Middle it comes to Mountain, and they're going to call a double hit. Side out to the Suns, and Griswold coming back to serve again. It's tied 10-10. Griswold serve. Hagerbomber was there. Now Kohler from the middle. She'll play places with Mountain. Now Savannah Ramsey from the middle, and she'll hit it out. And Archer will go back to serve now. Checking in is Ella Bauer, I believe. No, not Bauer. It was Moss. Tipped by Ramsey and didn't get it across the net. A point for Archer. Give her 5, and Indians up 12-2. And a hit into the net. Hitting error, 13-10. Archer with another service point. Short, Ramsey's there. Griswold sets back out to Ramsey. She's going to push it across. Archer had it. They're going to need somebody else to take the second ball. They do. Griswold, or no, that was Putnam sending it across. Kohler now is going to drop it short. Griswold's there. Branchfield, Ramsey, nope. Was at the net. Ramsey thought it was over the net. It was not. It fell down, just rolled down her side of the net, actually, unfortunately. And Archer goes back to serve again, 14-10. Ramsey's there. Riley Smith. Now Arthur's going to have to send it across. Kohler went up for it, and she got a little too hungry as she swung a little early and hit it into the net. Madison Branchfield coming back to serve now. Archer. Griswold sets to Ramsey. She tips it across. Fuzzler's there. It's going to be Mountain sending it across. Middle to Savannah Ramsey, and she's going to get the kill. Branchfield will get the point. Ramsey gets the kill. That's her 4th. And the let serve fell the wrong way. It's a side out. 15-12. Kohler going back to serve. And a hitting error. Another point. Kohler gets her 10th. 16-12, the score here in JV action. Griswold, Ramsey. Griswold from the 10-foot line. Kohler receives. Now it's going to be Fessler from the back row. Middle it comes to Ramsey, and she's going to get the kill. Savannah Ramsey gets her 5th kill, and coming back to serve is going to be Cassie Putnam. Back row, it's going to be a free ball coming across to the Suns from the Indians. Now middle it goes to Ramsey, and another attack. Mountain's going to get the free ball across. Griswold's going to set out to Riley Smith on the attack, and it's going to fall. Riley Smith going to get her unofficial 3rd kill. And Putnam's going to get the point. 16-14. We tipped across, and a double hit's going to be called on Archer. A 1-point game now, 16-15. And Kohler's going to hit it into the net. We're knotted at 16 now. And a timeout's going to be called by the Indians. The first timeout of game number 2. I'll tell you this game's being brought to you by Barkley Bills Company, a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more Barkley Bills Company hat. That's barkleybillsco.com. Get yours today. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop in and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street, or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. So it's a brand new game. It's going to be a race to 9. As the Suns have to get the win in order to force a game 3. The Indians want to win to get out of here in 2. Archer's going to set far near side to Hagerbomber, and she's going to drop it short. Griswold now sets out to Riley Smith, who got the dig. There's a nice dig. It's tipped across. That was Kohler on the dig. Now it's going to be to Ramsey. Fessler with the dig, and she was trying to get out of the way, and Archer was needing to go right where Fessler was at, and it's going to be a side out, or a point again, I should say, for Putnam. That's her 8th point, and it's the Suns with the lead, 17-16. Hagerbomber going to send a free ball across on an overpass. Putnam's going to hit it deep. Kohler's there. Archer now outside to Hagerbomber. Hagerbomber's going to come cross court, and it's out. She had the right idea, but hit it just a little long. It's out of bounds. 9 service points for Putnam, and it's 18-16 Suns here. In set number 2, a short serve. Archer to Hagerbomber, and they're going to call a double hit on Archer. 10 service points for Cassie Putnam now as we are inching our way towards a set 3 here, as the Suns have now taken a 3-point advantage. Archer out to Hagerbomber, tipped. Griswold's there. Savannah Ramsey. Riley Smith now on the attack, and she'll get the kill. Riley Smith settling into things now. She's got 4 kills unofficially, and it's 20-16. 6 straight points, I believe, served for Putnam. It's either 5 or 6 now. That's Hagerbomber. Archer, it's going to be Archer in the net. Smith was tipping it down anyway. It's 21. I'm going to give Smith a kill because even if Archer hadn't been in the net, that would have been a kill. Putnam's going to get her 11th point. And it's 21-16. Fessler on the overpass. It went right to the net. A passing error, actually, as it went to the net, and Archer couldn't do anything with it. Putnam gets her 12th, and it's 22-16. The Suns have found their rhythm now. Putnam as a rotation violation, as the Indians were out of rotation. It's 23-16. We were knotted at 16 when this service started, I do believe. Maybe even 15-16. And Cassie Putnam has been putting on a serving exhibition here. She served all over. And a block, dug. And trying to make something happen was Adriana Starks, but she got into the net, tracking that one down. It's a side out, 23-17. Going back to serve is Fessler, I believe. It is Fessler. Branchfield is there. Ramsey's going to set middle to Riley Smith. She hits it deep, dug by Kohler back there. Archer's going to set near side to Hagerbomber. Riley Smith is there. Branchfield now to Griswold, who tips it across, and she's going to get the tip kill. 24-17. Griswold gets her 5th kill, and Savannah Ramsey coming back to serve for the Suns. Archer. The attack by Moss. Now Griswold on the attack. Tip. Moss is there. And Hagerbomber tips it into the net, and it's 25-17. Suns in game number 2. We'll go 3 here in the opener at Southeastern High School. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a couple minutes.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Get dinner to the table quickly, no matter how busy your day's been. True convection cooking uses a fan to distribute hot air evenly and cook food faster. So dinner is ready when they are. True convection cooking, brought to you by Whirlpool.
And welcome back. As you see, 25-17 Suns in set number 2. That means we're going 3 here in the JV contest. So the varsity contest is going to start a little later than planned. Back to serve first for the Indians, going to be number 22, Ella Archer. She serves as the team's setter here on the JV squad. Archer's serve to start set 3 is to Gracie Arthur, and it's an ace. Archer gets her 8th point, first ace. Griswold. Branchfield tips it across. Kohler's there. Archer back to Kohler on the attack. Riley Smith with the dig. It's an overpass. Branchfield's there. Middle it comes to Griswold on the let attack. Archer's going to push it across. Arthur. Savannah Ramsey to Griswold, and she'll get the kill that time. Side out. Evens the score at 1, and Kinsey Griswold gets her 6th kill, and she'll come back to serve. She's got 2 points and an ace. Set number 3. And a side out goes to Kohler to serve for the Indians. Her team up 2-1. Smith is there. Griswold out to Savannah Ramsey. She tips it across. Fessler comes diving in. Archer sends it across after Bauer got it up. Archer out to Hagerbomber. She gets it across. Branchfield with the dig. Riley Smith from the back row. Archer has to dig it. Kohler's going to set up to Hagerbomber, who sends it across. Griswold tips from Ramsey, and it's going to come across. 4 hits. Thought it was coming across. It did not. A good rally there for the Indians, but it fell just short. Coming back to serve is going to be Madison Branchfield now. Gracie Arthur getting checked out. Make sure she was okay after that dive. Now back it comes. And a kill for Ella Bauer. Her second. And a side out. Puts Fessler back to serve. Let serve. And it's an ace. 4-2. Indians with the lead. Josie Fessler gets her first point, first ace. Deep. Griswold. Ramsey to Griswold from the back. And it just fell across, nearly stopped on the net. Hagerbomber's going to hit it deep across court. Branchfield, now it's going to be Arthur hitting it from the back row. Fessler's there. Archer. O'Dear's going to have to bump it across. Branchfield. Middle to Savannah Ramsey. Hagerbomber went down and got it. Kohler saved it. Archer sends it across. Griswold out to Riley Smith. And she'll get the kill. Her 6th. And brings her team back to within 1. And coming back to serve is going to be Cassie Putnam. Unofficially 13 service points and an ace, including an ace so far here in this JV contest. And make that 2 aces and 14 points. She knots the score at 4 now. And mishit that one just a little bit. Side out. Gracie Arthur coming back in. Griswold with the dig. Ramsey to Smith. Kohler struggles with the pass. A passing error for Kohler and a side out for the Suns. And Savannah Ramsey coming back. Middle it comes to O'Dear. She hits it. Ramsey's there. O'Dear there again, and that time it fell in front of Savannah Ramsey. The let attack gave Savannah Ramsey problems, and it's 6-5 Indians now. I want to give a shout out to John Burton, who's dealing with some issues with the Macomb game, but that was a reschedule or an add-on game that we weren't prepared for, and he came out of doing his first full play-by-play on that game, so I want to give him a shout out as there's a kill by Riley Smith. We'll do that in the varsity game as well, but I want to give him a shout out for coming on and agreeing to do that. As Riley Smith's going to come back to serve now. 6-6 the score here in set number 3. 1's on the set side, 6 is on the score side, and now it's going to be Kinsey Griswold sending it across. Archer's going to tip it across. Arthur's there. Middle to Griswold again, a tip, and it's Archer again with the dig. Now Kohler on the attack, and it's out. And the Suns retake a lead, and Riley Smith gets the point, her second. Ball rolled through the gap in the net, apparently. Smith's serve is trouble, and it's an ace. 8-7. Smith gets her third service point and first ace. That's down nearly. That was a great dig that time over there by Kirby. That's going to go to O'Dear. O'Dear dug by Arthur. Deep and out by Branchfield. Side out. Back to a 1-point game as Madeline O'Dear goes back to serve for the Indians. And a hitting error ties the score to 8 apiece as O'Dear gets another service point, her fourth. Savannah Ramsey's going to try and push that one across. She gets called for the double hit, and it didn't get across anyway. And O'Dear gets her fourth, and the Indians retake the lead. And trouble on serve receive again. So Deer gets another point. Unpassable. Unsettable pass, we'll call it an ace. Riley Smith now struggles as well, and it's 7 points, another ace. And it's 11-8. The Indians opening back up again. That's down the line and in. An ace again. 3 straight aces for O'Dear, and the Suns take a timeout. This game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Athletic trainers and MDH Rehabilitation Centers with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And the community news brief for all your local news, if you're in the McDonough County area at least. Subscribe to the Community News Brief weekly edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, and Macomb. So that's the timeout that comes when and set 3 when a couple points roll off in a row. O'Dear's got 8 now, 4 aces, 3 of them in a row. This one's not going to be an ace though. Arthur's going to send it across. Kirby's there. Now on the attack was Bauer, and she hits it into the net, a side out. The timeout worked. It's 12-9, and Gracie Arthur going to come back to serve for the Suns. Be a free ball if they can get it across, and they're not. So Gracie Arthur gets her 5th service point. It's 13-9. They got 13-9 on scoreboard. I got 12-10. I must have missed something somewhere. (13-10) now. Sub coming in. Moss coming in, replacing Kirby. Archer to serve. And a side out for the Suns. Kinsey Griswold going back to serve now. Pushed across by Branchfield. Archer sets it back to Moss. Little help. Back row attack by Riley Smith. Dug out there by Hagerbomber. Kohler's going to push it across. Arthur's there. Now to Branchfield, and she's going to hit it down the line, and she's going to get a kill. Madison Branchfield gets her 3rd, and Kinsey Griswold coming back to serve. again. She's got 3 points now. Short serve. Overpass. Going to be pushed back across by Putnam on the attack. Now Arthur's there. Griswold comes to get it. Savannah Ramsey's going to send a free ball across. Hagerbomber, Archer out to Kohler. Kohler on the attack is deep and out, and we're knotted at 13. Griswold gets her 4th service point. Now, if you watch the tournament, we played to 15 in set 3. This is not tournament, so it should be 25. And a hitting error by Moss. And the Suns retake the lead. 5 service points for Kenzie Griswold now. And an ace for Griswold. Her second. And now a timeout. Nope, a sub. Sub's going to go in. Mountain going into the back row now, replacing Hagerbomber. 15-13. Suns with the 2-point lead. And another ace. Kenzie Griswold, 3rd ace. Team's up by 3 now. Hulett serve is a great job of getting to that even was Ella Bauer, but it's an ace nonetheless, and a side out, or excuse me, a timeout charged to the Indians. We'll take a break as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH in just a minute.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH, you know, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
And welcome back here. 17-13. Suns have retaken and taken a little bit of control here behind the serving of Kenzie Griswold. She's got 8 service points now and 4 aces. She's got 3 aces in her last 4 points. And Mountain comes up to get that. It's an overpass. Griswold's going to set to Ramsey. Ramsey's going to tip it down. Fessler tried to get there, couldn't make a good pass, and it's a point for Griswold and the Suns. Savannah Ramsey gets her 6th kill. Griswold serves again. More trouble. It'll be a free ball from Fessler now. And then a little bit of communication problems as Branchfield reached over the top of Riley Smith and took that one away. Kohler's going to go back to serve now with her team trailing by 4 here in set number 3, 18-14. Serve down the middle. Riley Smith is there. Griswold off, Savannah off the block. Ramsey had it there. Now it's going to be Mountain with the attack. Tipped by Ramsey, dug by Archer. Fessler a bump set. And Mountain pushing it across, and double hit called on Mountain, and coming back to serve is going to be Madison Branchfield. 2 points and 3 kills so far for Madison Branchfield. More trouble with serve receive for the Indians, which has left them here middle stages of this 3rd set. Archer digs Ramsey, and now it's going to be Mountain with the attack. Middle it again to Ramsey, and this time it's Archer again, taking him out of system, making him do something different here. And now Arthur, Griswold, Riley Smith, and Archer again with the dig. And Bauer sends it across. Griswold's going to set out to Riley Smith again. And again, Archer has to try to dig it. She does, and Bauer's going to have it after Kohler brought it back into play, but she can't get it over the net. After all that, Branchfield's going to get her 3rd point, and it's 20-14. Fessler. Archer back set to Bauer. Putnam dug it. It's going to be Arthur sending a free ball across. Mountain with the attack. Smith is there. Griswold back to Smith. It's tipped into the fall. Riley Smith unofficially her 9th kill. And it's 21-14. Branchfield gets her 4th. And that was at service error. Went out deep. Fessler's going to go back to serve with her team trailing by 5, 21, or by 6, excuse me, 21-15. Tipped over by O'Dear. Bump set out to Riley Smith. It's blocked by O'Dear. Griswold comes to get it. Branchfield's going to send a free ball across. Fessler's there. Now it's going to come to Moss, who's dug by Arthur. Now it's going to be sent across by Ramsey. Archer's going to push it across, and they're going to call Archer with a double hit. 22-15. Putnam back to serve. She's got 14 points, 2 aces, does Cassie Putnam. Fessler trouble with that one, but Moss went to get it. Mountain sends it across. Bump set out to Riley Smith on the attack, down the line and in. 23-15. Riley Smith gets her 10th kill unofficially. There's one on the, one went out down the hallway and one went in behind the curtains up here where we're at. Kohler went and got one. They're still trying to find it. Gracie Arthur comes running up here, being a good sport that she is. Putnam. And into the net. A hitting error gives the serve back, and going back to serve is going to be number 16, Tegan Moss. Branchfield sends a free ball across. Fessler's there. Archer, that's a great pass. And a kill by Mountain. Kate Mountain gets her 2nd kill. Moss gets her 4th point. That's deep and out. Set and match point for the Suns now as Savannah Ramsey is going to come back to serve. And a substitute coming in. And it looks like it's going to be Kirby coming back in for Moss. Savannah Ramsey looking for the match win. Archer's going to set to Kohler deep. Arthur's there. Ramsey's going to set middle to Griswold. Griswold on the attacks. Dug by Kohler. Kirby goes to get it. Kohler can send a free ball across. She does. Tipped across by Ramsey. Dug and a back row attack. Was that a point ahead? Oh, they called the Suns for the back row attack. And it's Mountain serving now. 24-18. Griswold. Ramsey back to Griswold. Left side on the attack. It's dug by Mountain. Archer bumps to O'Dare. O'Dare sends it across. Branchfield goes to get it. Now Griswold sends it across. Good rally here. Archer on the pass. Couldn't get there, and that's how set number 3 will end. 19-25, 25-17, 25-17. Suns get the win here in the JV contest. Looking at some stats, these are all unofficial, of course, for the Payson Seymour Indians. Abby Hagerbomber a point, which was an ace and 2 kills. Kate Mountain had 2 kills. Tegan Moss had 4 points, including an ace and 1 kill. Ella Bauer had 2 kills. Josie Fessler had a point which included the ace. Ella Archer had 8 service points and an ace. Thea Kohler had 10 service points, which included an ace and 2 kills. Madeline O'Dear had 8 service points, which included 4 aces and 2 kills. For the Suns, 5 service points, including an ace for Gracie Arthur. Riley Smith had 3 service points, including an ace and unofficially 10 kills. Savannah Ramsey had 1 point and 6 kills. Kinsey Griswold had 9 service points, and including 4 kills and 4 aces and 6 kills. Madison Branchfield 4 points and 3 kills, and Cassie Putnam, I believe, had 14. It was either 14 or 15 service points including 2 aces. So that's where we stand at the end of the JV contest. 19-25, 25-17, 25-17. Suns get a 3-set match in the JV opener, and varsity will be back in a few minutes. We'll take a break and be back in our other live stream in just a few minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.